a huge factor in today's outcome.
And with that kick, we're underway. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at... The 23.
When you see linebackers moving around like this, that means they're probably going to blitz.
And they are in on Peterson. When you look at this offense, you have to acknowledge Adrian Peterson, one of the best running backs to ever play the game.
Well, he's asked to do a lot for the Minnesota Vikings. I always say he's the hardest working man in the NFL because that offense has sputtered many, many times. But Adrian Peterson, he just keeps rolling along.
The Vikings take it from the 28. 3rd and 2 here after the run.
They're changing things here. The quarterback changing. He's giving the receiver some new instructions.
The Vikings from the 32. Incomplete, and this is going to be a 3 and out.
The Vikings will second guess that play call. That time on 3rd short, they throw the football. Everybody thought they were going to run it. They were trying to be too clever, and it backfired. Now it's 4th down.
Thomas has got it at the 17. Gains 18.
Thomas is such a great athlete. You got to find ways to get the football to him. Here's another way to get it to him. On a punt return, how explosive is he? Man, barely. That's the answer.
At the 34, 66 yards from pay dirt. Smith's got no one behind him. Just a quarterback waiting for the snap. Dropping back now into the shotgun. And he's thrown to the ground. The Chiefs' offensive line could be in for a long day based on that one.
Yeah, bad job that time. They gave up the sack. But look, when you talk about this offensive line, they're pretty good. So I think they'll just find a way to get it done. They still should have a nice, solid day.
It's the Chiefs against the Vikings. These teams actually met in the 4th Super Bowl ever played down in New Orleans. And intercepted. He's got a wide open alley.
Well, it's a bad decision that time by the quarterback, and it results in an interception. When you throw one like that early in the game, it can definitely shake your confidence for the rest of the day.
The Vikings weren't able to get anything out of their last drive and were forced to punt as they take the field here. Do you think they are going to vary their approach, Phil?
Well, I hope so. I think they will. They got a lot of information out there in that short drive, Jim, and you do that by showing different formations and plays. You saw how the defense reacted to it. Now you counter-react and see if you can get some positive plays.
I'm sure they're tired of being in the 3-and-out business.
It's a bad business to be in. I know. I get in a lot of bad businesses.
Only 20 yards to the end zone. The Vikings come to the line, and they put their receivers in a bunch formation.
The quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
2nd down and 10. And it's swatted away.
Things get tight down here in the red area. I got to give the defensive man a lot of credit, though. In position, sees the ball thrown, and is able to get that hand up there and knock it down.
The pass play fails to work, and now it's 3rd down. Takes it from the gun. The pass is picked off by Berry.
Eric Berry from the University of Tennessee. Boy, oh boy, what a center fielder. Has tremendous speed, and he gets in position and makes the interception.
The Chiefs on offense after throwing the football to the other team the last time they had the ball.
Yeah, they got to be careful. They got to know who they're going up against. This is a defense that's good and smart. When you put those things together, look out hard to make big plays against this defense.
The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage. Alex Smith from the gun. It's complete to DeAnthony Thomas. Kansas City in the offseason went out and picked up wide receiver Jeremy Maclin from the Eagles, and he's quite a dynamic player, Phil.
Yeah, Jim, and they needed him in Kansas City. Wide receivers caught no touchdowns last year for this football team. They need somebody outside who can make some plays.
In a dangerous spot here. Backs to the end zone. Stepping up to the line at the 6. Charles, the lone setback this time. 2nd and 8. Charles inside. Griffin's there to make the tackle.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
After that last carry, it's 3rd and 3. And they'll run the football with Charles. Gains 14.
Charles is able to get it done that time. Why? Because he has the power and the will to make it happen. 3rd and short, he just gets it done with sheer willpower.
When the Chiefs beat the Vikings in Super Bowl IV, Lynn Dawson was the MVP of that game, Phil.
Yeah, Jim, he was the MVP, and he can really throw the football. He was an outstanding NFL quarterback in his career, and that day, well, it was a special day for Lynn Dawson.
1st down at the 26. Scanning the field. And it falls incomplete. As we set the defensive lineup, Everson Griffin, the former 4th-round pick out of USC, is on that defensive front.
How about that? A 4th-round pick, Jim, who's turned into a star. Signed a big contract after the 2013 season, and he deserved every penny of it.
Charles is lined up as the single back. Here's the quick toss. What a run by Charles.
Charles is a very smart runner. He knows situations in the game. He saw the 1st down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the 1st down.
1st down with 2.5 minutes to go here. Quarter number 1. Charles lined up in the backfield. 1st and 10. And they'll give it to Jamal Charles. That picks up 7.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a 1st down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive. Smith's got everybody split out wide. 2nd down, 4 to go. And they're all over him for the sack.
Quarterback was not alert that time. The corner comes on the blitz, gets to the quarterback, and takes him down.
The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive.
Jim, look at that. The defensive line now shifting to the right.
Down the field, but it's incomplete.
The Chiefs really don't have much of a chance of picking up this first down. It's 3rd long. Of course, the defense is looking for passes down the field. They're all over everything, and the pass goes incomplete.
Sherrills from the 25. And that's a 2-yard gain.
Well, that time he only gets a couple yards. And if I'd have been the punt returner that time, I would have called for a fair catch. Defense was close. All around you, there was nowhere to go.
Bridgewater's lined up, no extra blockers for this snap. There's a flag right there. That's what happens when you try to guess the snap count. The Vikings from the 32. Looking long to Mike Wallace, and it's incomplete.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit there, don't you, Jim? They are all over the receivers, all over the field, nowhere to throw it, and it just results in an incompletion.
Peterson's in the backfield, single back set. The Vikings from the 32. He's hit as he throws it. Third and 5 following the incompletion. Bridgewater's all by himself in the backfield for this snap.
Now he's going to change the play. And look out. I think he's going to go down the field with the football.
Bridgewater standing back in the shotgun ready for the snap. Jumps high and comes down with it.
Well, when you play in this cover 3 defense where 3 defenders are playing deep, that's great to stop the deep passes. But who's going to stop the quick ones? Well, nobody. That's why the quarterback and the receivers are having really good success throwing these slant patterns. When linebackers move around like this, you know what it means? Nothing. Confuses no one.
Back here to start quarter two. We are deadlocked right now in a game that has seen its fair share of defense.
Yeah, it's kind of fun to watch, isn't it? I love defenses when they come out and they just establish the line of scrimmage and beat the offense up. That's what we've seen so far, and I think it's going to continue.
And the second quarter is underway with this snap. Intercepted.
What a job by the linebacker that time making that interception. Gets in good position. And what a pair of hands. A linebacker who could do it all.
The Chiefs didn't get much out of that last drive, so now here they come again on offense. I'm sure they're going to be a little bit more of an urgency to the offense this time.
Well, I'll just say this to you, Jim Lance. I sure hope so. After that last drive, that was just too generic. Wasn't very well thought out, and they got to change what they're doing on the offensive side.
Got to give that defense a little credit, though, don't you?
Well, yeah, the defense did its job, but man, that was pretty easy.
Alex Smith's going to take it from the shotgun. And he knocks the ball out of his hands.
Good job that time by the secondary. They're in good position. They make the play, and it's an incomplete pass by the quarterback.
The Chiefs need to get to the 42 for the first down. 3rd and 7. Going deep. I'll tell you what, it hasn't taken too long for both of these defenses to assert themselves. This already has the look of a game that's going to wind up being won in the trenches.
Well, we found out talking to both of these teams during the week, they're sick of all this offense in the NFL. Man, they wanted to come out and make a statement, and both teams have done that so far.
Sherrills from the 4. And a gain of 4. The Vikings' last drive ended with an interception. So what do you think here, partner? They're going to play a little safer this time around in an effort to avoid another giveaway?
Well, Jim, I think, listen, this is not a perfect game. It's a game of adversity. You're going to have turnovers, so keep your confidence up. Still stay aggressive. That's how you play and win in the NFL.
Bridgewater will have it in the pistol. Handoff. Bailey's able to read that play and make the hit.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
In a dangerous spot here. Backs to the end zone. Stepping up to the line at the 6.
Jim, look at that. The defensive line all shifting down inside. They're expecting to run right up the middle.
After the incomplete pass, it's 3rd down.
Let's go. Quarterback likes what he sees out there outside. He's changing the play with the wide receiver.
And the tackle was made in the end zone. That's a safety.
Oh, this play reminds me of the Super Bowl. Tom Brady getting sacked on his first passing attempt against the New York Giants. When you're in your own end zone, you know you have to get rid of the football quickly. The quarterback didn't, and that's why there's a safety.
That return's good for about 22. The Chiefs offense comes back onto the field. Let's see if they can move the chains this time, because the last possession was ugly. They weren't out there very long.
Jim, you know how I think in situations like this, I think it's more up to the coach than the players. Call a play that really catches the defense off guard so you can get an easy gain and get the momentum on your side and get it rolling.
First down at the 38. And that's a gain of maybe 5.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done. This has got to be a blitz. Look how everybody's crowding the line of scrimmage.
Got hit on release. 3rd down. The Chiefs come to the line. First down marker is at the 48. Smith with the handoff. And he's tackled down after picking up the first.
If you're running back and you want more carries, do things like this. Read the defense right, read the blocking, and pick up first downs. That's a really good job by the running back. When you see linebackers shifting around like this, what they're trying to do, confuse the quarterback.
Robinson's all over that offense and brings him down.
Quarterback should have never thrown at that time. Even though he completes the pass, he should have seen the defense was right there. A loss of a couple yards.
Halfway through the second quarter. Heaving it down the field. Intercepted. He's brought to a halt midway through the second, and now the offense has the opportunity to get right back into this game.
Wow, what a turnaround for the football team. The defense goes out there and makes the play. Let's see if the offense can go down there and score and get this team sky high going into the locker room at halftime.
Nice piece of running, and that's Poe in on the stop.
Peterson's a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the first down. Now your offense has 3 more chances.
It's a 2 tight end formation. The Vikings from the 37. Slides off the hip. And they are in on Peterson.
Peterson's trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
Second down coming up.
The quarterback's picked up on something. He's changing the play here.
Mike Wallace has the reception. Offense still looking for a first after that completion on second down. And now we reach the 2-minute warning here in the second quarter. It's third down coming up. Peterson lines up in the backfield. Makes the catch in the open field. That's his first reception today.
When you see the defensive back on the inside of the wide receiver, you have a corner route on, make sure you throw it towards the sideline, let the wide receiver outrun the defensive back, and he makes a nice catch there.
First down at the 39. Failing to complete that one, so second down here. Bridgewater's ready for the snap, empty backfield.
When you see linebackers like this shifting, they're trying to confuse the quarterback.
And the pass is complete to Wallace. And Wallace tackled down at the 17.
If you think you can get a play off quickly and not use a timeout, you go with a hurry-up offense. That time, a good job by the coach and the quarterback.
Bridgewater's going to scramble. Ball is out. Recovery by the offense.
When you're an offensive player and you're inside the opponent's 20-yard line going in the score, you have to know.
Hold on a minute. They're going to stop play and take another look at that last one. So they're looking to see if the ball came out before the knee was down.
I think when you look at these plays, most of the time it's pretty easy to determine. Jim, you know, it's just always a clear shot. When that knee hits the ground, You can freeze that shot and determine if it's a fumble or down by contact.
Bridgewater's going to take it from the gun. Middle of the field and incomplete this time. This will be the 8th play of this drive. The Vikings at the line of scrimmage with their set of receivers in a bunch formation.
Look out, they're changing the play to take advantage of something they see on the defensive side.
3rd down and 12. Peterson's there to catch a ball that had a lot of heat on it. Should be an easy one here. No doubt about it. Put 3 on the board. And that will close out the first half from the Twin Cities. We'll step away for halftime and be back to Minneapolis in just a moment for the beginning of the 3rd quarter. Davis going to start his return. And he's met head on right there at the 20. The Chiefs offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake the last time they had the ball. The turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake. Let it go and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
Jamal Charles tackled at the 29-yard line. He's now over 50 yards rushing on the day. Second and short following the run. The Vikings lined up in the nickel. They'll send it back to the quarterback out of the gun. Intercepted. Just out of the half, and they look to put points on the board to grab control of this game after the pick.
They have a chance to really change this football game entirely. If they go down and score, that puts so much pressure on the opponents, I don't think they can handle it.
Great starting field position for the offense. Peterson, solo back set.
Quarterback sees something in his defense he wants to take advantage of.
DeVito with the sack.
This might not be nice to say, but every once in a while it's kind of fun to watch the quarterback get sacked like that. Good job by the defensive end.
Coming to the line at the 33. The Vikings come out in a jumbo set.
Oh, you see the linebackers moving around. I think they're trying to confuse the offensive line. That's what you want to do. Just get a first down, especially when you're on top. Keep the clock moving. Keep the defense guessing. Make them react instead of attack.
Bridgewater's completion percentage, 40% on the day.
Nice situation here for the offense. They're winning the football game. Now they're in the red zone. Let's see if they can come up with a play that fools the defense.
First down at the 17. Kyle Rudolph with the reception.
Good job that time by the offense. They pick up a first down inside the 20-yard line. Now we'll see if they can punch it in and get 7 points.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. No huddle time.
Let's go. Dagger. Dagger.
Look at the defensive line. Everybody shifting to the left.
Slashed over the line. Touchdown.
Man, the defense has to be down at something like this. They allow the offense to score that touchdown in the red zone. My gosh, you only have such a small part of the field to defend, and they just didn't get the job done that time.
And the extra point is good. The Chiefs are anxious to return the kickoff. And Davis is going to test the coverage this time. They'll mark the football at the 22. The Chiefs just gave up some big turnover points. Let's see if they can hold on to the football this time, Phil, because we know how crucial it is. We talked to the coaches about it this week. This was their concern with this team.
Well, if you want to stay on the field, you better quit turning it over, right, Jim? That's what the coaches look. You make mistakes on the field, they're going to be forgiving to a point, but you got to be smart, you got to be efficient, and get the job done. Look at the defensive line shifting all down to the inside. They're pinching. They're expecting a run right up the middle. Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by giving him hand signals.
And it's incomplete.
And quarterbacks love to throw the football high and far down the field. That time the quarterback doesn't do that, and he underthrows the receiver.
Second down after the incompletion. Jamal Charles carries the football. And that'll be a gain of about 2.
Charles is never able to build up that power that he has as a running back when there's nowhere to go. Hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short gain.
Third down now. Smith's back in shotgun formation. Pass is intercepted. And he's brought to the ground. The defense doing an outstanding job to ensure they hang on to their lead as we move deeper into the third quarter.
Yeah, the defense. Oh, my gosh, I like the way they're playing, man. It's good calls by the defensive coordinator and the players taking advantage of that situation and getting the turnover.
The Vikings from the 37. Got 6 for the Vikings. And with that score, they've now got a nice buffer to work with over the last quarter and a half.
They've been really efficient here today. And just another example on that touchdown drive, executing to perfection. And they got a nice lead here. Let's see if they can hang on.
The Vikings getting ready for the kickoff. He'll have a chance to take off. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. The Chiefs are set to take the field again on offense after a crazy sequence that didn't go their way. That turnover led to turnover points. And now let's see if the offense can get that back, Phil.
Yeah, listen, I know they're going to be motivated because after they turned the football over last time, the coaches took them to the sideline and just gave them heck.
And intercepted.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
The Vikings have done a whale of a job taking their halftime lead and adding a whole lot more to it here in the third quarter.
And they're just doing everything we saw them do in the first half. Just dominating the pace of play and just being more physical than the defense.
That's reception number 4 for him. It was basically a jump ball there, Phil. And Both players had an equal shot at it, but it goes to the offense. How did he do that?
Yeah, we see it more and more in the league, don't we? The quarterbacks are taught, if they're both there together, go ahead.
Runs it across for the score. Touchdown. And they continue to take that game plan that worked so well in the first half and add to it here midway through the third quarter with another touchdown, Phil.
So my answer is, what's the defense thinking? My gosh, the game plan didn't change on the offensive side, but you had no answers for it. Time to get on that sideline and figure out what you want to do.
Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. The Chiefs offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake the last time they had the ball. The turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake. Let it go. Go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
Charles takes the hit and is brought down.
Jim, this time it's a halfback screen. Nice job by the quarterback. The halfback, good job after catching it, picked up some good yards. They're trying to confuse the offense here. Look at everybody crowding the line of scrimmage.
Brings it into his body. Gains about 3.
I know you won't believe this, but sometimes completing a short pass like that does give a quarterback confidence, so it does serve a purpose.
Second down and 7. And they'll run the football with Charles. And that gains a few. He's averaging right around 7 yards per carry on the game. Coming to the line at the 30. The Chiefs go with 2 tight ends on this play. 3rd and 4. He's drilled as he throws. Going for it on 4th down. The Chiefs will take the snap from the 30. Charles inside. He's tackled right at the 24.
I thought that was a pretty risky play that time by the offense. Even though it's the second half and you're down, you don't always have to go for it on 4th down. Fortunate for them, they got it that time.
The Chiefs all bunched up here as they get set at the line. The Chiefs have it at the 24. Flip to the outside. Charles takes the hit and is brought down. We're back, and this game has not been close. Play number 6 coming up on this drive. Here is the first snap of the final quarter. They face 3rd down after the incomplete pass. Looks like they're in press coverage here. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
What a good job by the defense, not being fooled. Here in the 4th quarter, they're leading. You expect the offense to pass, but they throw a run in there, and you're alert, and you stop it for a short gain.
The offense still on the field here on 4th down, needing 4 to stay on the field. Jamal Charles is in the backfield. And the reception by Charles.
The Chiefs that time go for it on 4th down, and they fail. I did not understand the decision, but you got to make sure your team doesn't get down from that. You got to keep them up.
The Vikings now ready to take over again on offense. They were successful on their previous drive, getting the ball all the way to the end zone. I'm sure they're looking for more of the same right now.
Oh, absolutely. That's what you always want. You want to find your way to the end zone. And so many.
A foot race to the end zone. The 10, and he's in for the touchdown. What a play. What a run.
And we're talking about some of the fastest humans on earth.
And we take into account you can't touch them or breathe on them. That's how they're able to get open and make so many catches.
Add the extra point. The kick is good. The Vikings setting up here for the kickoff. Davis got it. And he's tackled right at the 30-yard line after that return.
I think these linebackers are moving around because they're going to try to blitz the quarterback.
Smith dumps it off to Charles. Charles is marked down at the 47.
Well, that'll make you feel a little better. Finally getting a first down. You're down big in the second half, and you're on the offensive side. Don't look for the quick score. Just look to pick up positive yards and hope it leads you to a score later.
Press coverage all the way. First and 10. Kelsey's going to pull in the bullet pass on his way. Touchdown!
Tight ends are becoming a bigger and bigger part in the passing offense in the NFL. It leads to a touchdown this time. Nice job by the big guy just getting in position to make the catch.
The Chiefs for the extra point. Inside of the uprights. The Chiefs getting ready to kick it off. Patterson will test the coverage. And he's out across the 20 and tackled at the 21.
The Vikings offense coming back onto the field after a touchdown drive the last time they had it, and they certainly attacked that secondary and got there via the pass.
Well, Jim, let me ask you this. How would you like to be the defensive coordinator right now? Because you're over there, you don't know what's going to happen. No matter what you call, you feel like, hey, the quarterback's hot. He's probably going to beat what we're trying to do.
Two tight ends on the field here.
Let's go.
First down at the 21. It's wide open. Peterson's marked down at the 27.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job on the offensive line.
That'll be 2nd and 4 after the running play.
Let's go. Way 90. Way 90.
They'll run it here. Taken down at the 27. Third down on the way. The Vikings will line up. The first down markers right at the 31-yard line. 3-step drop. And the catch is made by Rudolph. Parker's in on the tackle.
I think the coach on the sidelines, he's going to be happy with every first down because he knows that's more time off the clock. When you're up like this, multiple scores in the second half, every first down just puts the odds in your favor of winning this game.
Bridgewater's now completed his last 7 passes. The Vikings snap it at the 36. Space to work. The Vikings get a first down. First down at the 48. They're going to run it right. And that's Houston in on the stop. That last running play was good for only a yard, so it's 2nd down and 9. The Chiefs come out in a dime package. They'll go shotgun here. Houston takes down the quarterback.
Outside linebackers who can get to the quarterback, they are a rare breed in the NFL because it takes talent, size, speed, everything to do it as a linebacker, and we saw it that time on display.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive. 2 minutes to go in the second half. On the way, 3rd down. Incomplete, almost going in the other direction.
The Vikings put themselves in a situation where the defense has all the advantage. They know the pass probably has to go down the field on 3rd and long, and they were ready for it.
This punt will not be returned. It will never see the field of play as it sails out of bounds. The Chiefs lined up, bunch formation. Set up screen to Charles. Smith takes it from the gun. Griffin takes him down.
Well, I know this feeling. When a blitzer's coming, nobody's there to block him. There's nothing you can do as a quarterback, but try to protect yourself because you're going down.
3rd down and trying to get out of here with their lives.
Look at those linebackers shifting around, trying to confuse the quarterback.
Looking long. Incomplete.
Got to give this secondary credit. In this passing league now, it's hard to make plays, but a good play there and another incomplete pass.
The Chiefs will punt the football away. We'll see what he can do here. And Tyvon Branch has the tackle. And a run back of about 7. The Vikings can put this game away here. Just run out the clock here, Phil. It's been a blowout victory, and now all you're trying to do is not get anybody hurt.
That's right. Get this game over with. And in the NFL, you've got to treasure moments like this. To win easily, that doesn't happen often, so enjoy this victory.
Bridgewater will have it in the pistol.
Let's go.
First down at the 50. Adrian Peterson takes the football.
Well, that's just the right call to make. In this situation, just run the football. Don't try to be some genius and catch the defense off guard. Manage the clock and just get this game over with.
Second down. Bridgewater's alone in the backfield.
They're changing things here. The quarterback changing. He's giving the receiver some new instructions.
Airing it out. But they can't connect.
3rd long coming up. You're losing by a couple scores. You're on the defensive side. You must know the offense is not going to take a chance. So be aggressive and maybe get lucky and get a turnover.
That last pass incomplete, and it brings up 3rd down. The Vikings come to the line. First down marker at the 40. Bridgewater's got it in the gun. And Wallace can't hold on that time.
Well, the quarterback that time tried to squeeze it into tight coverage, but no can do. The coverage is too good, and the football falls incomplete.
That punt sets up the defense now in excellent position as they're able to down the football inside the 10. The Chiefs take the field on offense. They have been manhandled here throughout today, Phil. And what can they take out of these last few minutes that could be positive for them?
Well, Jim, in a situation like this, there's really nothing you can do now that's going to make you feel better or give you something to carry over into next week. So don't be looking for it. Try to end the game, and just know today, the team on the other side beat you up, and they were the better team.
2nd and 10. Launches it down the field. Macklin's got the grab on the touch pass. That's his first reception today. The Chiefs call a timeout. Their first. They come to the line of scrimmage. First down. Playing press coverage to the outside.
Look at the linebackers moving around. They're trying to confuse the quarterback.
The Chiefs snap it at the 41. Going for the deep ball. And they can't connect.
Third long situations, a lot of coordinators in this league will run a draw play on third long. Why? Because they're just looking for field position, pick up a few yards, and then by some miracle, if the running back's able to make guys miss, break some tackles, and pick up a first down, man, that's just gravy.
That's an interception. That brings the play to an end. What a horrible time to throw the interception. But hats off to the defense here, Phil. They come up with the stop, the play, the takeaway at just the right time.
Yeah, listen, I give the defense all the credit in a situation like this. They took advantage of a quarterback who they knew was going to have to take a chance, and they were ready to pounce on it.
Looking to go down the field here. And they can't connect. Well, the lights were bright, and the team was up for the occasion here, winning in prime time.
Nothing like it, man. Winning in prime time when you know it's all about you. And I've said many times, today's football players, they love being on the big stage. Well, they were today, and they got it done.
So for Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nance saying so.